my name is Jazz. If only y'all knew what we went through during preseason. It was so much. Waking up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning to work out on the track, being like the only team. I'm not even gonna lie, I think we were the only team in PG actually getting up that early just to work out as much as we did. So looking from that to the championship game, I'm just thinking in my head, like, I worked too hard for this. Like, all that work I put in preseason, you know, trying to make myself better, trying to make myself a leader for the team, you know, it really hit me, like, knowing that, like, I have to win. Like, I'm not leaving this arena without getting this win. It was a lot of pressure, not on me, but on the whole team, with us being undefeated, you know, a lot of eyes and a lot of teams looking out for us. So just making sure that we stayed focused and making sure that we get the wins, it was a lot, but we pulled through. So one of the most kind of struggles that we went through during the season was basically trying to find out, you know, some people didn't have the same mindset as others. Like, some people just wanted to play while others actually wanted to win the state championship. So it was one time, well, I think it was me and Kanaya and Cora, we basically just sat the team down and talked to them and was like, you know, if you don't want to win, if you're not here to actually play ball, you know, leave the team now. And we kind of just talked to them and got in their heads and was basically like, we're on the road, like, we're almost there to win in the state champs. So, you know, we just gotta do what we gotta do. And that's when I think after we won the county champs, I think that's when everybody started to realize, like, we really got it, and we got it all and we did it. The county game, I'm not even gonna lie, I was very nervous. Not the whole team, we were really nervous, just knowing that, like, if we win, like, we're gonna make history. But the first half, I made a lot of mistakes. Like, I own up to it, and it's kind of like a bad game. I can say that was a bad game for me, but like, now thinking about it, it wasn't as bad that I thought I played, but definitely like how we cheered afterwards and like the emotions and excitement knowing that we were county champs, it was a great feeling. On the road to Townsend, everybody had their earplugs in, everybody was really getting that game mode, but I could really tell, like, not for myself, but for everybody, they were definitely nervous, but excited because, like, we're really gonna be on the floor, you know, about to win this title, and it was just a lot of emotions, but definitely, we were definitely on game time. After the semifinals game, we had watched Old Mill play against this team, and we really saw how good they were, and I feel like the way they played really got in our heads. So when we stepped on the court about to go against them for the championship, it really hit us, knowing that, like, we really got to play the best as we can, even better how we played against Western. So we had to fight, not just scoring, but we had to really get physical with them, knowing what they were about. And, you know, as much as we fought and stuff, we pulled it through. And, you know, when we want something, we get it, and we got it. So about the coaching staff. So Coach Brown, he was a good coach. He's been on the coaching staff since I've been at Flowers for 3 years. During practices, he was a really good part in, you know, helping with my shots, my footwork, and, you know, just trying to learn how to dribble and working my shot off the dribbles and stuff. So shout outs to him. Coach Tiff, she was a new assistant coach this season, and honestly, I loved her attitude. I will never forget that, you know, when she found out that I was gonna be a leader, she tried to tell me like, act like Cardi B because, you know, I'm so nice and stuff. So she was trying to get that toughness, that aggressiveness, that madness out of me towards the team. But definitely she would always give me advice on like what it takes to be a great player, but not just great player, just an individual on the team and, you know, off the court stuff. So shout outs to her. Coach D, she came in late during the season, I think around like county champs, the county championship game. She was a big part too. She was making sure, you know, like checking to see college coaches and the recruiting process, and she was helping me, you know, contact schools and making sure that I got looks, and also working on my dribble and my shooting, definitely. So shout outs to her. And we cannot forget Coach Frog, Coach Hairston. I always say it's about him because everybody asks me like, what do you think of him? How did he do during the season? And he was definitely a game changer for the team, for the season. He definitely left an impact on me as a player, but not only as a player, but as a person. He taught me a lot of lessons and taught me a lot of stuff with thinking in the future when I go to college and things to think about before I do things and actions. And definitely one thing that he taught me, if he didn't teach anybody else, was being committed to something that I love, which was basketball. So he made sure that, you know, I always worked hard and I always stayed focused because he could see good things happening for me. You know, I got the shirt or whatever. It says Maryland 2019 State Lady Jaguars. You know, I sometimes wear this shirt. I try to wear it once a week, you know, everywhere I go, so, you know, people can look. And actually, like when I be going to McDonald's and stuff and I have the shirt on, people be like, oh, you go to Flowers? Oh, you were on that team? I'm like, yeah, you know, like I was one of the starters, you know, I was one of, yeah. And they're like, oh my gosh. And sometimes I think somebody took a picture with me with the shirt, but, you know, I represent it, so. My name is Jasmine Hilton, and I am a state champ. Let's go, Jags! Woo!